That's right, this is not a joke. Beast Tamer, dual wielder, it's real. Now, in hindsight, looking back at what I should have done for this build is, in order to use heavy armor, as even if you go to multi-class and go warrior, you can still not use the heavy armor. Maybe you can once you reach 40, I don't know. But regardless, what I would have done is gone 1 level into warrior first, then 30 levels archer to get the pet, to you know, to be able to, the beast tamer basically. And then I would have gone the rest into warrior. Yeah, a few reasons why warrior actually is really good with beast tamer is for a few things. Feral roar, feral strikes is amazing also in this build. Oh my goodness, like induces your pet to heal in proportion to damage inflicted. It is actually really good. So not only do you have basically a dual wielding warrior, which by the way you can actually go instead of dual wielding, you can go heavy weapons, so you get heavy weapon ability eventually, two-handing. So switch out with that, and you can use like great swords and stuff with this build, which is pretty cool because you do more posture damage. I've tried it out, but I went with dual wielding just because I thought it would be super spicy, and I'm really enjoying it. Also, you know what's funny is even though I'm not really spec'd right now, which I will be soon, I'll be putting runes on my armor for strength. Even though I'm not really spec'd for dual wielder, I'm doing more damage with my dual wielding. I'm doing like 9 and 12 versus 13 per hit. Yeah, it's actually really good. And I can get even stronger still. Now, a couple downsides that I've noticed is, yes, I can switch, right? So I can switch to my bow, and I can use my arrow rain. I can use mark, by the way, even with weapon, the sword's equipped, which is another reason why I'm doing more damage with my pet. And having it aggro, being this bulky-ass thing, right? And being able to deal about nearly the same amount as damage as a regular dual wielder with terrible weapons. Okay? Anyway, so it unequips because you can't have an offhand sword with the bow. So if you switch back, so you know, you do your arrow rain and stuff, and maybe a couple of those, right? And then you switch back, and you have to go like this, go in your open inventory, boom, like that, press X, right? And then you're good to go again. So you, and sometimes in combat, it will let you switch between weapons, and then sometimes it won't. That's a glitch, so they need to fix it. You should be able to switch between weapons. Like, I believe that's the thing not allowing you to is a glitch, because it allows me most of the time, okay? But anyway, but yeah, usually you can pick which one you want to go for. Sometimes you want to go longer range, you can go with bow. You're doing insane damage with the bow, and then you can go back to the dual wielding if you want to against a certain weapon or enemy. I mean, for example, doing the boss, the Beastman boss. Typically, I go archer against him. You can go dual wielder, and it is good, but you're a bit more of a glass cannon. But no, this build's actually crazy. I can't wait till I fully spec this out with good equipment. Oh my goodness, this build's gonna be so good. Here's an example. I was in level with forest, obviously, and I was soloing crabs, alligators, and everything with my dual wielding and my pet. At level 28 to 30, soloing. It's crazy. Yeah. Now you can play it a bit safer with the bow, obviously, and I do switch to bow. It's like a very versatile class. You can go bow if you want a bit of more survivability and not drawing aggro and stuff, or you can go for the glass cannon and just go for your dual wielding. It is really, 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 really cool. And again, oh, you're not doing as much damage as you would be. Yeah, but what it makes up for damage, because you obviously you're doing a little bit less. It's not actually doing too much less. What you make up for damage, you have a giant pet that's going to last a long time, taking aggro on the enemies and bosses, longer than a regular pet would be for a regular warrior. Again, this build would be more bulky if I had gone 1 level into warrior first, so I got the heavy armor perk, and then gone with 30 levels archer to get the beast tamer. But I didn't think of that. I thought you would get heavy armor ability beforehand, and so now I'm kind of stuck. Maybe I'll get the ability later on, but I don't think that's how that works. What's really weird is that leveling up warrior in the 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, I was getting like purple abilities. So even though it's level like 5 warrior, I guess it's still taking into account that I'm like level 35. You know, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this build is crazy, and let me show you it in action. Let's mark him. Good. 8. So look, that's 19 damage versus the Savage on, slash and strike, critical. Roar. Let's go for spikes. Let's go. My pet's healing. Look, I'm doing all this damage, and I'm still not drawing aggro. Dude, what? Like, this build's insane. This build is insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. And there's just an example of that. Normally as a warrior, drag aggro. Bro, I don't drag aggro because I'm not in a warrior. Like, oh my goodness, it's so good. Anyway, that's my showcase of this build. If you guys liked it, be sure to subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000 subs, and I really would appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. I have some more spicy builds later planned.